All right, we'll start in the room with Sarah.
Hey, Nate. With DeAndre Hunter having been back for a few games now for y'all, just what are you seeing him contribute on both ends?
He's contributing on both ends. Defensively, he's been solid. Offensively, he's given us another offensive threat, from the three-point line as well as playing with the basketball.
And just defensively, what does he do so well for you guys that obviously was missing when he was hurt for a while?
Well, his size and his ability to keep the ball in front. He can guard pretty much 1 through 4, as far as those positions. And, he's normally going to be guarding a guy like Butler. You can put him on a guard, so it just gives us some size and a guy that can keep the ball in front.
Nate, with Onyeka playing so well as of late, how will the minutes be distributed with Clint coming back for tonight?
Well, Clint would be on restricted minutes, and Onyeka unlimited. So he's been doing a good job for us, and we're going to need that again tonight.
Coach, an interesting experience here, playing them 3 times in what I think is a week or 8 days. What was one thing you took from those past 2 games that you want them to improve on tonight?
Well, the first game, pretty much they dominated that game. Our last game, we didn't finish in that game. We had control of that game in the fourth quarter, didn't execute down the stretch, and was able, we let that game get away. Tonight's going to be a different game in the sense that, Bam is playing. He didn't play in the first 2 games. They're all-star, a guy that brings a physical presence, to the floor. He does a lot for them, as far as offensively and defensively. So, that's going to be a new challenge. But we know that it's going to be a scrap. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be physical. And you're going to have to put together a 48-minute game.
Nate, in the last 2 games, there were wins. Obviously, we picked it up in the second half. What's your message to the team to make sure you don't dig that hole and depend on coming out in the third quarter and trying to be a big like you did the last 2 games?
Our message is always the same, start strong, and finish strong. And sometimes it's not going to happen. You're not going to play a perfect game. You're not going to play 4 perfect quarters. You have to find a way to, make adjustments. And we did that in the second half and was able, to pull that game out against Minnesota. So we made the adjustments that we needed to. We got the energy, the urgency on the floor that we needed, and we was able to finish. So you're just not going to play a perfect game where you play all 48 minutes and you control that game. Very seldom where you're going to see that. But what we know we need to do is come with that energy, that urgency, right from the start, especially tonight against Miami. They are going to bring it, and we have to bring it and, play a 48-minute game.
Hey, Nate, is Gorgie available tonight?
Yes, he is.
On Zoom, we'll go to AJ from Hawks Fan TV.
Hey, Coach. Wanted to ask you, has it been somewhat of a morale boost having DeAndre Hunter back healthy and playing as well as he is, in terms of the locker room?
Yes, it has. He's been out for a while, and he was out a while last season. So for me, it's really not the first time, but really the second time to get a chance to coach him, and hopefully we can keep him on the floor and keep him healthy. He's a big part of this team. In that starting unit, again, with his versatility, his ability to play, both sides of the basketball, play several different positions. Absolutely. We've been looking forward to getting him back on the floor. And, my hope is that we can get our, whole unit together, with Clint and Bogey and all these, especially that starting unit, so that they can build some chemistry together out there.
Hey, Coach, good seeing you. You just acquired Knox. Where does he figure into your plans at this point?
Well, we'll slowly, try to work him in, and he'll get an opportunity tonight to play. He played a few minutes in our last game, but we'll slowly have to incorporate him into our system.
Anyone else? All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right.